Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby declare that this congregation of Sedibeng Technical Vocational Education and Training College is duly constituted for the National Certificates Report 191 certificates and diplomas to be conferred to those students whose names appear on the program.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Randy, and I have the privilege of leading a congregation called United Church in Vanderbijlpark. And this morning it is such a privilege to be with you and to do the opening for your graduation ceremony. Congratulations for those of you who have made it to the end, for those joining us both from staff, those joining on behalf of the graduates. It is such a prestigious event, and it is so amazing to see that you've made it to this point. Congratulations and well done. I'm just going to take a few minutes, not too long, and I want to leave you with just a short encouragement before we open in prayer. And part of my job is to work with people. As you can imagine, being a pastor, I have the privilege of journeying with people, of leading people. And the beautiful part about that is I get to see people's highs and I get to see people's lows. I get to help people navigate their journeys and their lives, and I get to walk alongside them through some of the hardest times of their lives, but also some of the greatest times of their lives. And I've built some very meaningful relationships in my time of leading a church, and I've been observing many people. That's part of my job, is I just observe where people are at and I learn from them. And what I've done over the past 2 years, or rather, couple of months, since March of 2020, I've been observing how people have responded to the season that we are in. And I've learned so much from my observations of how people have navigated this season. And there are 3 thoughts that I've observed that I really believe will be helpful to you this morning, regardless of what demographic you find yourself in or where you find yourself in. And that is this: the first thing I've learned from people, which I believe is an encouragement if you tap into it, is the thought of being consistently resilient. What I've learned from the people who I have the privilege of journeying with is how consistently resilient they've been. The definition of resilient is being able to withstand or recover quickly from a difficult situation. And some of you seated here have been exactly that. You have been resilient despite the circumstances, despite the challenges, despite whatever setbacks you have faced. You have remained resilient. And so well done to you. I think that is a quality that will take many people further than they realize, just simply being resilient. And so my encouragement to you is to have this tenacious resilience that will surpass every season of life you find yourself in. From your tertiary education into your working career, into building a family, or whatever that looks like, to be tenaciously resilient. The second thing I've observed from the people who inspire me in my congregation is to always remain focused. The people who I observed who have navigated this journey with ease, despite the difficulty, is the fact that they have remained focused. One of the biblical texts encourages us like this in Philippians 3. It says, "No, brothers and sisters, I have not achieved the prize, but I focus on one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize through Jesus Christ, for which He is calling us." And what I love about that is the author of this particular text is encouraging us to forget what is behind and focus on what's ahead. And from observing people, what I realize is this, is that many people get caught up in the thick of their circumstances and they lose focus of what lies ahead. And for some of you today who are graduating, you've remained focused. You've kept your eye on the prize. You've kept your eye on the finish line, and that is what got you through. And I think it's an encouragement to all of us not to get distracted. It's so easy to get distracted by what's around you. But the people who genuinely make it through are the people who keep their eyes focused on when they are going, on where they are going. And the third thing I observe from the people around me is to consistently find a way to win. That speaks about being innovative. I've observed that many people know how to adjust with the times and find innovative ways to get to where they want to be and not face a setback and be so crumpled by it that it renders them inactive. To find a way to win is to be resourceful. It is to be resilient. It is to be innovative. It is to know how to pivot in your circumstance so that you can keep going. Some of the greatest business minds who we look up to are people who have found a way to win despite their setbacks. You might know many names that you look up to as well. If you study those people's journeys, you will realize it is consistently finding a way to win despite their setbacks. And so, this morning my encouragement to you is beyond this ceremony and beyond this season in your life. Be resilient, remain focused, and consistently find a way to win. Let me pray for you as I wrap up this morning. God, this morning we thank you for the privilege of being able to celebrate something that many people have taken for granted and that the COVID season has robbed us of, the ability to celebrate with others. May we savor these moments. May we relish in them. And may we realize despite the negative narrative that we always face, there are moments of celebration that we can cling on to, and this is one of them. And so may you instill a sense of joy with those here present. May you help us look forward to what lies ahead. Help us forget the past, not focusing so much on it. Give us a resilience of spirit that causes us to bounce back from every circumstance we face. Give us the resource and the mentality needed to find a way to win despite our setbacks, so that we can further our lives and bring you glory in all things. We pray this in your name. Amen. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Have a phenomenal ceremony further.
Thank you very much, Pastor Randy, for the word of encouragement. Men of God, we really appreciate your presence today. Greetings to the management of the college, Mrs. Musesi, our Deputy Principal Academic, Mr. Jacob Oliphant, Deputy Principal Corporate Services, Mr. Patrick Mamrobela, Deputy Principal Finance. Our team of campus managers from the Vanderbilt Park campus, Ms. Manini Khadebe, Spoken campus, Mr. Dostonoche, Mr. Naledi Mutaung at the Vereeniging campus, and Mr. Clement Ngubeni from the Heidelberg campus. To the College Council, under the chairpersonship of Professor Lula Mamakubela. To our SRC, which is our Student Representative Council, under the presidency of Mr. Elliot Lebota. To our parents, families, friends, fans, supporters and cheerleaders, and our graduates, who are our VIPs for today. Let me welcome you in a language that is spoken here in the Val. Here in the Val, re bua Sesotho. Ke ka hoo ke reng ho lona le amohetswe mo sedibeng sa thuto e phahameng le thupello. Today marks the historic day for the college as we host the first virtual graduation that will cover students who completed their certificates in NCV, NATED, in Business Studies and Engineering Studies, students who completed their diplomas as well as those who completed their artisanship from 2019, 2020, and 2021. In other words, we are mop-upping students who could not complete their graduations due to the COVID-19 pandemic. As COVID-19 introduced a new normal, I don't think things will ever be the same again. Online teaching, virtual meetings, and digital currency, and I've heard this week that there's one country in Africa that is introducing digital currency. I think this is the way to go. In 2019, the College Council and management of the college formulated a new vision and mission that has set a tone for the coming 5 years. And the vision of the college is to provide a quality education that is aligned with the fourth industrial revolution and promote the green economy. The COVID-19 has served as a catalyst to speed up the plans that we had to put in place and respond to our strategic objectives. And we hope that the college will not be counted with those who have missed the opportunity that is presented by the pandemic. I would like to thank the following sponsors that has made the virtual graduation possible: the APSA, Tipenar and Renege, as well as Mado Photos. And all the sponsors has assisted us to appreciate the best performing students who have joined us today together with their parents as we celebrate their success. The success of our students will not be possible without the hard work and the support of our lecturing staff and our support staff. A big thank you to our staff members who worked throughout in ensuring that our students are successful in their programs. In this sector, we pride ourselves when we see our students entering the work of employment and those who enter business. My gratitude goes to our partners, and it will be fair for me to mention but a few who have contributed to the success of the college. Cummins Komatsu through technical education for communities, which is called a TECH program. Schneider Electric through French, South African Schneider Electric Education Center, FSASEC, Fort South Africa, Festo, as well as British American Tobacco South Africa, known as BATA. These companies have contributed through donations of equipment and money in ensuring that the college fulfill the strategic objective. Today, I welcome you as alumni. We want to keep in touch with you. So we'd like to ask you to please visit mysetcall.co.za and register your credentials. We also want to keep in touch with you so that we know where you are and we can assist with internship placements and apprenticeship placements, and also to support those who have entered the world of business through entrepreneurship. I want to believe that your families will change after this, as we all know that the education, it is the key to success. I now want to invite you, sit back and enjoy as we present to you the graduates. I would like you to celebrate in an African way at the comfort of your home, as we celebrate the achievements of our students in an African way. I thank you.
Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates for Report 191, Engineering Studies, Civil Engineering.
Akhosi Malijon, Dingindawo Sinikelo, Dinsin Tsigelelo Clement, Trole Julia, Mabungela Afigil, Mapela Belina, Mashilwani Tato, Masolani Tabo, Mazibuko Tandiwe Faith, Mbata Ayanda, Mlangeni Sibulelo Gladys, Mukwena Tabo, Munonela Cassandra, Mukwati Tumelo Ernest, Murabe Ntabeleng Angela, Mutaung Katleho, Mutlodi Untlotlile, Mutsweneng Malifatsana, Posi Kidiboni Maria, Naka Muiponi Lactatia, Nkadimeng Hope Mahalake, Nkejani Matsepo, Nkomo Uguthula Richmond, Ntenga Simpiwe Mazumuhle, Ntenga Simpiwe Muzomuhle, Kamakwani Brian Ramietsi Valentine, Rampai Rilebuhile, Silepe Rilebuhile Dipuo, Shiba Rudolph Sizani, Tebeko Riabetsu, Tsatsi Newo.
Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates for Report 191, Engineering Studies, Electrical Engineering.
Dlomu Rito Pride, Dolo Kutlwano Bahodi, Fihlani Laki, Hlela Koleka Mandisa, Hosha Malifani Samson, Jali Nomfundo, Kakaza Lusanda, Holani Sonic Nkopodi, Hotsuka Edward, Khwale Yvette Maisani, Khanye Palisa Patricia, Khatlake Mapaseka Veronica, Konko Andile Mlungisi, Kupotsa Thabo, Koto Muluki, Lihloka Khabani Buhlali, Lempe Swart Benjamin, Litebele Legato Juliet, Lidimedi Liago Stephen, Levuno Ritabile Precious, Lepuani Luvuyo Andile, Mabaso Mandisa, Mabunda Light, Mahlale Dieketseng Menki, Mahlunuku Nora Palisa, Majiki Abraham Lindalan, Makofani Onika Mukhadi, Malape Alina Mantitikeng, Malupe Lebukhang Sina, Mandlate Ntlantla Kalitso, Mangaliso Aphiwe, Masha Nemudi Elina, Masigo Tshepo Innocent, Mashilangwaku Mahlomula, Mashinini Kiabetsu, Mduchwana Andisiwe, Milodi Pitsu, Mete Lebohang Precious, Mkwanazi Sianda Sihle, Mnguni Qinumuzi Albert, Mnguni Vivian Lebohang, Mweba Solomzi Trevor, Mudisani Katleho Samukelo, Muepi Tsepang Lovias, Mukwera Jessica Kilebukile, Mukwe Tsekofatso Cordelia, Mukile Jacob Itumeleng, Mukwena Elina, Mukwena Lisbeth, Mukwena Tato Valencia, Mukoni Jennifer Polo, Molefi Gift Kina, Munantani George Pakis, Munyelwete Nomsa, Murake Mapaseka Christina, Musikome Tsinulo Patience, Musinki Dieketseng Georgina, Mutaung Tapelo Lawrence, Mutloung Tamsan, Mputi Pinky Eunice, Mpila Tabo Wonderboy, Piatuna Katleho Vincent, Msibi Lucky, Msomi Resign, Mtembu Mbali Tembeka, Mchali Tobile Priscilla, Mumba Kalaba Mike, Mubadi Pumuzo, Nkonto Lerato, Nkohla Asavela Adelaide, Nkosi Batobile Mapugani, Nkuta France Mpitle, Mkwazi Jabu, Nyakula Tato, Nyauza Poshia Nomtandazo, Peu Nare Ignatius, Blaki Palisa Lorraine, Powe Musa Priscilla, Khatebe Andile Priscilla, Khatebe Jabulani William, Ramila Tabang Adam, Ramuhlokwani Enzo Patience, Ramuhudi Mpo Petrus, Rapaba Palisa Grace, Sanders Puleng, Sidibe Zelda Togozile, Tiemela Katleho AB, Sekhobani Peter Tebuho, Silepe Valencia Lesejo, Siame Constance Koni, Shabalala Pelele, Sibilwani Kagiso, Sibia Enoch Skhumbuzo, Sibuyi Simpiwe Tolagele, Sihia Yolanda, Simelani Mpumelele, Kefu Themba, Songwani Tisetso Joyce, Tamai Neo Theophilus, Tansi Mamello, Tenza Selina Togozile, Tsetsa Clement Sillo, Tsuwenyani Nokwazi, Tsotetsi Lebohang Gloria, Tutubala Lerato, Twala Tsepo Kaiser, Vilagazi Siyabonga Edmund, Zonke Ntsika Yamiso Jr., Zulu Mandisi Intelligence.
Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates for the program report 191, Engineering Studies, Mechanical.
Chabalala Tiyiselani Prudence, Titakanyane Lebese Anthony, Dlamini Wandile Surprise, Fani Bokang, Hashane Nzwaki Miriam, Khaudi Nzwaki Sylvia, Khumalo Lehlohonolo Gift, Khumalo Lindiwe Nonhlanhla, Kutumela Papi Patrick, Ledwaba Precious Semola, Lethaba Tshepo Kelvin, Letshwenyo Evelyn Khobate, Mabaso Fanele Andrew, Mabunda Light, Madihwe Moemedi, Mahalo Matlakala Alfred, Makhari Khodani Mazanga, Makhubele Akani, Makhubo Tembela, Malepe Ntane Adam, Mali Zolile Ernest, Mawele Bongani Emmanuel, Marole Renai Mukwedenleli, Makhubo Tembela, Malepe Ntane Adam, Mali Zolile Ernest, Maguele Bongani Emmanuel, Marole Renai Mukondeleli, Mashila Ngwako Mahlomola, Mashia Zinumuzi Simon, Matele Munzezi Maanea, Miremenzi Tsenulo Taimi, Mkhwebane Fortunate Thabisile, Mkhwane, Popaye, Neria, Mlangeni, Nzwakhe, Patrick, Mnguni, Kinomuzi, Albert, Moeketsi, Lerato, Moeketsi, Mofokeng, Lebohang, Loren, Mofokeng, Mojalefa, Richard, Mofokeng, Moratehi, Kenneth, Mohami, Yvonne, Lebohang, Mokwena, Lawrence, Katleho, Moletsani, Tumelo, Moi, Tumelo, Moremi, Khomotso, Moses, Peño, Meshak, Motale, Selwane, Eunice, Motaung, Katleho, Lonia, Motloung, Tamsan, Motloung, Tireletso, Benedicta, Motloutse, Masilo, Ezro, Mpande, Shudufazo, Msiza, Golani, Josias, Ngipa, Mandlenkosi, Ndlakuse, Sandi, Nemukula, Abafani, Robert, Nesidoni, Fatuani, Gladys, Netisumbewa, Adivavo, Nkuta, France, Mpitle, Yankula, Tato, Papu, Matume, France, Petlani, Sithembiso, Tumelo, Phale, Tumelo, Junior, Phosisi, Sebulelo, Analisa, Bonoyi, Sunovuyo, Radebe, Tshepo, Tahaiba, John Morena, Rapeta, Karabo, Jan, Somwane, Elias, Morapeti, Soizwaphi, Zwelithini, Sotetsi, Mojalefa, Michael, Tumburai, Charles, Twala, Tshepo, Kaiser, Vana, Mthuthuzeli, Kulu, Nobelungu, Kate. Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates for National Diploma in Electrical Engineering.
Gamela Mberegeni Ephraim, Khatebe Mazwai Jafta, Khwase Michael Tsietsi, Lebakeng Madillo Joyce, Lefika Mohale Lefika, Mabona Mamuthwalo Sina, Maleka Kwena William, Mamezi Lufuno, Maruping Lucia Guguletu, Masango Delisiwe Prudence, Mashihu Dilahlwane Alina, Matlhare Paul Ralisele, Mbatha Yolani, Mkwane Sibongile Agnes, Mnisi Leti, Moagi Makwale Laki, Mofokeng Ntswaki Moleboheng, Mofokeng Sekobolo Donald, Mofokeng Tsidiso Matthews, Mofokeng Tshotleho Francis, Mokhosi Serame John, Mokhajani Pauline Mutenani, Molefe Donald Sello, Munchunyani Matapelo Maiti, Mothebe Morebani Andres, Motsweya Lefa Colin, Mputi Tabile, Mokhati Khuliso, Molauzi Rotwandwa, Molauzi Rotundwa, Nakani Matibello Yvonne, Ngozo Bongani Clement, Notezo Uratile, Ntobeng Muruthunyane, Nyathi Glenrose Abigail, Kwabe Simisiwe Silindokuhle, Ramoloku Makhwara Noria, Ramotsabi Tefo Sebastian, Rasekwai Petros Boy, Selowa Forget, Serati Mapulani Emily, Sibonde Masibonge, Sikhwari Elelwane, Sikhwetha Brendani, Smith Masesi Rachel, Songwani Tisetso Joyce, Thulo Thabiso Vincent, Chikororo Vonani.
Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates for National Diploma in Mechanical Engineering.
Buthelezi Mpumelelo, Chauke Ringetani Lucius, Hasani Shompho Andrew, Mahlatsi Tibello Matseko, Makopo Brian, Masakala Andris Tsatsi, Madi Senior, Mutaung Strike Tebuho, Mothebe Morebani Andris, Motsamai Mojalefa Andrew, Motswening Soja Solomon, Modau Chiembe Nzivuo, Murulana Kachutelo Lorraine, Ndaba Spamandla, Nembulo Rachidaho Joseph, Nepawu Rulufelo, Ngwenya Nkosinati Cyprian, Nyati Nangomso, Rasivaga Sinthumele Christine, Sifudi Tefo Isaac, Sithole Roviningo Jafta, Tebateba Ntsani Justinus, Chihiviri Muano, Vuke Lubabalo Ayabulela, Zengele Zanele Florence.
Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates who completed artisan training in automotive body repair.
Shatwayo Landi Lucas, Koza Nkosinati Daniel, Mulauzi Tsapo.
Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates who completed artisan training in electrical engineering.
Ngwevu Simpiwe, Molele Silo Krai, Morwe Ntabiseng Sara, Ngwenya Ketiwe Sylvia, Putlane Moho, Sibanda Zanele Perseverance.
Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates who completed artisan training in fitting and turning.
Maduna Sibusiso Machel, Majafa Botlali Brilliant, Asangane Paulos Tumelo, Mashekwana Mohedi China, Mashimbie Nkateko Conscience, Khatebe Sabata Prince, Sekhoto Tsekiso Ben, Sirei Lebohang James.
It is indeed an honor to me to present to the chairperson of the College Council the top 10 students. These are the top 10 best performing students across all 4 campuses of the college. Before I read out the names from the bottom to the top achiever, I would like to indicate that the 10 top students would be receiving the trophy from the college. They would also be receiving a full photo package from Mado for free, Mado Photos. Thank you so much, Mado Photos. In addition to that, they will also be receiving 1,000 Rand each from Absa Bank as one of our sponsors. Absa Bank, thank you so much. Additionally, they will also be receiving from Diepenaar and Reineke. There is no representative today, but Diepenaar and Reineke will be offering them a full regalia in accordance with the colors of their programs, and that will be free from the hiring fee. So it is returnable, but they can make use of it and return it without them being charged for it. So it is really appreciated that our sponsors came on board. The top best performing students from the bottom are presented as follows. From Heidelberg campus, in the Public Management Department, the student received 85.25% on average. This is the student that would be doing 4 subjects through the time, and in average, they are on 85.25%. And the student is Mfupi Tandiwe Pamela. Mfupi Tandiwe Pamela. That can be received in absentia. Our next top performing student, also from Heidelberg, in the Public Management Department, at 85.50%, is Dlamini Perseverance Nompumelelo. From Vanderbilt Park campus, in the Marketing Management Department, at 85.75% on average, the student is Mukwena Mudiehi Lucia. Our next student is also from Heidelberg campus in public management. The student has performed at 86.25%, and the name is Mofokeng Teboho David. From Vanderbilt Park campus in the business management department at 87.25 on average, 87.25%, it's Manodo Ndombenhle. From Vanderbilt Park campus again, in the tourism department, at 87.50%, we've got Nale Itumeleng. She's probably not here. We'll receive that in absentia. We're moving on to the next one, a student at the marketing department, also in Vanderbilt Park, at 90.00% on average. The student is Mabaso Refumelo. We move into the last three students. This one is from Sebokeng campus in the business management department. The student received 90.50% on average, and the name is Valencia Itumeleng. The top two performing students, Human Resource Department Management from Sebokeng campus at 94.25%, Mzini Vuyani. And right at the top of the list, in the Human Resource Department at Sebokeng campus, at 96.25%, it is a lady. The surname is Mofokeng Lerato Maria. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to rise as we are about to conclude the session. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, by virtue of the powers vested in me by Chairperson of Council, I now dissolve this congregation of Sedibeng TVET College. Thank you.
It's